So let's go ahead and talk about what everybody else is talking about, just to go ahead and clarify a bunch of things here. So, is there going to be a delay for GTA 6 till all the way up to October? So, number one, Rockstar has not officially said anything about any delay. But now what they officially have said is that the game is going to release on May 26th of 2026. And even if you had the game wishlisted, you would see that the actual release date is still May 26th of 2026. And also, on the other side here, there is zero proof. There is no proof whatsoever right now that the game is going to get delayed for the fourth time. You're like, for the fourth time? Yes, because the game has already been delayed 3 times now. And you're like, well, okay, let's go ahead and talk about that for a second. Number one is going to be Red Dead Redemption 2. Do you understand that one of the reasons we don't have Grand Theft Auto 6 right now is because of most of Rockstar was working on Red Dead Redemption 2 for many years, and they spent about $600 million on that project right there. And I'm sure that they have been working on Grand Theft Auto 6, but probably not a huge amount of people, considering the fact that Red Dead Redemption 2 was their follow-up project after Grand Theft Auto 5, only releasing back in 2018, 5 years after the release date of Grand Theft Auto 5 itself. So you can only imagine that probably not the biggest team was getting worked on, so that was definitely a delay right there. And considering the fact that it's been leaked information ever since 2014, and I'll probably bring this up again, that we are getting a Grand Theft Auto 6 because Grand Theft Auto 6 is a trending topic ever since 2014. Knowing that we were getting a Grand Theft Auto 6 and knowing that we were going back to Vice City, none of that information was new. We just needed to know when exactly is this going to happen. And they did even expect way back in the day for us not to see Grand Theft Auto 6 probably until like something like crazy 2026, 27 or something like that. So with that being said, there is a second delay, and you guys probably know this one because we all experienced this crazy mess potentially, which was COVID. COVID messed everything up for the entire world, especially for the development at the time for Grand Theft Auto 6. So that got delayed probably at least an extra 2 years is what they were saying, 2.5 years or something like that. Grand Theft Auto 6 was completely delayed because they had people like working out of their house, and it's not as good as working in like the studios and everybody together and this and that. Like they, you know, the work, it just wasn't as good as it could have been, basically, is what I'm saying there. Now, the third actual release date is something that Rockstar officially said themselves, which was the initial release date. If you looked at trailer 1, was going to be in 2025, which they said, hey, no, it's going to be actually May 26th of 2026, not for another like year and a half or something, or year plus, until we actually get able to like release the game. Now, here's some significance about the release date of May 26th. If you guys did not know, May 26th of 2002, unfortunately, Ray Liotta passed away, which is supposed to be the memorial, basically tribute release date, because if you guys don't know who Ray Liotta is, he's actually Grand Theft Auto series very first protagonist actor, okay? This is like the same dude from like Goodfellas and a whole bunch of other movies. He was in like with Adam Sandler's in like Grown Up 2 and stuff like that. Yeah, so that also raises other questions. Do you think that Ray Liotta had enough time before he passed? So rest in peace, Ray. Hopefully you're up in heaven playing some Vice City or something like that. Early access Grand Theft Auto 6, probably, right? But, you know, besides the fact that he was able to get into the Rockstar game studio and either do some sort of cameo for Grand Theft Auto 6 and or maybe like a DLC or something like that, which would absolutely make the fans go insanely bonkers, which raises the question though too. Okay, well, knowing the fact that the release date is May 26th, Ray Liotta did pass away and he is the voice actor for Vice City, by the way. If you guys haven't played Vice City, yeah, that's our main protagonist character. Guess where we're going back to? We're going back to Vice City. So the correlation between the release date and his passing is a complete, like, connection right there that the fans, like me, myself, and I have made here, and a ton of other people, too, that may not know about that fact is, yeah, the very first voice actor for Grand Theft Auto series passed away on May 26, 2022. His name was Ray Liotta. He was in Vice City, and that's where we're going back to. So a total tribute to him for the release date of being May 26th of 2026, 4 years later. So hopefully we will get to see some sort of cameo or something like that. But at this point, with like all that being said, we've already seen 3 delays, okay? We've already seen a bunch of information out there that's not true. There's absolutely zero proof that I could find that at this point Rockstar is going to push back the release date, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to push back the release date. And then other players be like, well, is that going to like crap on the tribute necessarily? Well, if it did, it probably wouldn't be on purpose if they did do that. But at this point too, like what I said earlier, even if you go to your wish list right now, it still says May 26, 2026. We're looking at pre-orders here very soon, okay? They wouldn't let us wish list a game. Like, no, dude, it's gonna be in the wish list for a while, and then here soon, we're gonna be looking at Trailer 3, along with Trailer 3 is going to be pre-orders. The entire earth is going to shake because everybody's gonna start dancing at that time, and also empty out whatever they have in their bank account to make sure that they can get Grand Theft Auto 6, because once again, like I said, this is the most highly anticipated game, even if it gets delayed past May 26th of 2026, to ensure that the game's launch is going to be a 100% success, which at this point, I think Take-Two Interactive is already guesstimating they're going to get about $7.6 billion off of Grand Theft Auto 6 within the first year. Within the very first year, they're going to make almost $8 billion off of this game, and right now, with the 20 million people, well, plus, that have this game wishlisted, that's about $1.6 billion right there just within the first 24 hours, which is going to be the biggest product of mankind's history ever sold in that magnitude. You guys have to understand that this game alone is the pinnacle of human history's, like, basically games, okay? Remember all those other games that came out before Grand Theft Auto 6's release? Yeah, they're gonna consider, like all those games are gonna be far-fetched, very old compared to what Grand Theft Auto 6, like, is gonna go ahead and, like, basically be. So, new levels of defying technology, graphics, mechanics, and other things like that, which have already been leaked way back in 2022, and that lunatic hacked Rockstar Games and stole the 100 clips and had them all over Twitter, which I can still see are circulating, pictures and other things like that, because there's still people out there that still have the clips, and you know what I'm saying, they've analyzed it and stuff like that of what's going on for Grand Theft Auto 6, and it looks like it's gonna be bigger and it looks like it's gonna be better. But at this point, guys, no official release being delayed, and also there's zero proof that this game is getting delayed at this time. And until Rockstar actually says something, like with Trailer 3, because that's when they would say something, right? They'd be like, hey guys, we need more time. It's actually not going to get released until whenever, but who knows if that's going to happen. And even if it does, me personally, not going to be too upset, because I want Grand Theft Auto 6 to be everything that this company can basically put into it. Ever since 2019, they have over 4,000 people every day since 2019 going into work every day working on Grand Theft Auto 6, which is a bigger team of people than any other video game has ever had working on it. And also, they have almost as what is called an endless budget, because Take-Two Interactive keeps giving them money. Supposedly about a $2 billion budget on the manufacturing and production of Grand Theft Auto 6 for the last 13 years. But from there, would love to hear what your guys' thoughts are on the Grand Theft Auto 6 delay. Do you really think there's going to be one? Or do you, like, consider all the information that I've looked at potentially, and the fact that there's no official and there's no proof of there being a delay at this time? So from there, if you guys enjoyed this video, smash the like button, subscribe for more content, go check out more videos, and thank you all for watching. My name is GRAVESIGHT, the Green Alien, and I'll see you in the next one. So peace!